right, 19 minutes after 7 o'clock. Thank you for tuning into The Source, WOCA. We are broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall. It is 68 degrees. Good morning, Robin. How are you?
Good. Good morning. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Good to see you. 68 degrees.
Nice
high
to
temperature
see you.
today. 90 degrees is the expected high. 68 the expected low tonight. Tomorrow there's some rain mentioned in the forecast for the first part of the Mother's Day weekend. And let me see. There's an 80% chance we'll see rain tomorrow. So let's hope it comes and gets our plants and lawns watered and then goes away, so that on Mother's Day we have a nice day. And right now it looks pretty good for Mother's Day. Only a 15% chance of rain for Mother's Day, and that's at 2 a.m.
Oh,
So
my.
by the time we get to the evening with the don't tell me, a Symphony Under the Stars for Mother's Day, you'll be able to hopefully have a good day.
That'll be nice.
Good morning, Robert. How you
Good
doing?
morning. Good.
Let's see, 7:35. We've got news and commentary, and of course, that's when we offer our thoughts on things in the news. 8:05. Galen Unold is the director of retention and recruitment at Life South. It's Mother's Day Sunday, so I'm going to talk to him about places you can take your mom for Mother's Day. Things you can do, Mother's Day activities.
That'd be nice.
And some of them are Ocala specific.
Nice.
Jim George will be here, or News Bites, at 8:35. That's when we do not offer any opinion on the news. 9:05, Jim George is coming in to talk to us about gadgets. I don't know, do moms like gadgets? Maybe there's a few here and there that he can tell us about. 9:35, Dr. Barrett Brogard is coming on to talk to us about the superhuman mind. You can free the genius in your brain. There is one in there somewhere. Just got to look a little closer. Kelly Hart from Ocala Magazine will be here at 10:05. She's she's a mommy. And
Yes, she is.
And she has a mommy. So she hopefully will have some Mother's Day stuff to tell us. Vanessa also will be here at 10:35. She's our go-to person when it comes to legal things. That was a question I had for Vanessa. I'll have to remember what it was later on.
Oh, okay.
Trinity Healthcare at 11:05. This is Dr. David Kuhn. Sometimes his wife, Suzanne, is it Suzanne Rather or Susan, comes in here.
It's Susie.
With Dr. Kuhn.
Susie Kuhn.
Thank you. And they will be talking to us about our health and fun with Joe today. It is Friday.
Yeah.
So, which has nothing to do with the game. It's where in the world is Fun with Joe?
Oh, nice.
I'll describe someplace, and you just tell me, where in the world are you?
Oh, cool.
Where in the world would you be if the things I say were true about where you might be?
Nice.
So, there you go. Thank you for tuning in, and good morning again, Robin.
Good morning, Larry.
Mother's Day. So you're heading out for the weekend to
Tomorrow.
be with your daughter and your mother?
Yep.
Sounds like fun.
Yep.
Heading
Gonna have
to
a fun Mother's Day weekend.
Tampa, right?
Tampa.
Yeah.
Yep. Tampa.
Yeah. There were some things that you might want to do. I think it applies to the entire state. Some freebies for Mother's Day. Let's see if you hear about these. These are not free ads necessarily, but these restaurants have said, hey, if you're a mom, come and get some free food. Beef O'Brady's
Nice.
has some free stuff. Fogo de Chao.
Not heard of that one.
Me either. That's a Brazilian steakhouse.
Oh.
There were Brazilians of them, Robin. Brazilians. Hooters has some stuff for mom. Let's see. A free entree.
If you buy one?
Moms can select from traditional wings, boneless wings, a chicken sandwich, chicken salad, or a Hooters burger.
Uh-huh.
How about that?
Oh, well, that's pretty good if you want to go there.
The Macaroni Grill. Do we have one of them in Ocala?
No.
No, okay.
But we've seen one in Orlando when we were down there.
It just sounds good.
We've been by it,
It just
yeah.
sounds good.
They've got everything.
The Melting Pot has a free mimosa. Mm-hmm. Mimosa at the Melting Pot.
I don't know if they're still in Gainesville or not.
I don't either.
They were in Gainesville.
Mimi's. Do we have one of them, right? Over by down there.
Yep, by Dillard's.
That way, yeah, thank
in
you.
the Heathbrook Marketplace.
Mothers who dine will get a free entree. Oh, for their next visit.
Oh.
The coupon is a free entree for moms. Can be used until May 28th. Okay. Which,
that.
It coincides with Mother's Day in France.
Oh, I see.
So May 20, you can use it up through May 28th. So you go today, you get a coupon, and next time you come in, you get a free entree. Well, there you go.
I know Mother's Day was in England a few weeks ago, and then TJ called me from England to wish me Happy Mother's Day. So I thought that was pretty awesome.
Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. We do not have one in Ocala,
No,
right?
Orlando.
Each mom who dines at Ruth's Chris this Mother's Day will receive a $25 gift card, good through July 2nd. Wow.
No, that's nice.
That's not bad.
No, that's excellent.
Shoney's.
That's excellent.
We don't have a Shoney's here either, right?
No, used to.
Any mom who eats at Shoney's can get a free slice of strawberry pie. That sounds like a Shoney's kind of a deal, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I like Shoney's.
Spaghetti Warehouse.
Oh, there's one of those in Tampa.
Is there?
It's really good. I've been there. It's really outstanding.
Let's see. Spaghetti Warehouse is offering moms a free spaghetti and meatball meal.
Oh, I'm sorry, not Tampa, Ybor City.
Ah.
Yeah, it's Ybor City. It's really a good place to go.
A free spaghetti and meatball meal.
Isn't that great?
That sounds good.
It does. It's very good.
Can I identify as a mom? I'll just identify as one.
I don't see why
I don't
not.
have to actually be one, right?
No, but you can identify as one.
Sub-Zero Ice Cream is offering a free small ice cream with the purchase of another one. Oh, there you go. And Wiener Schnitzel.
Oh, nice.
I don't know that the Wiener Schnitzel in Ocala is open anymore or not. But anyway, they have let's see.
I think they're closed.
A chili dog. What does that got to...
They didn't serve chili dogs at the Schnitzel Factory.
The Schnitzel Factory. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
That's right. The Wiener Schnitzel sells chili dogs. Well, who knew? Well, anyway, so there you go. There's the freebies that I had the list of.
I like that. That's a huge variety of places to go. There's got to be something for everybody. And Mimi's here is outstanding, by the way.
Speaking of Mimi's and Mommies, I remember going to Mimi's with my mom.
Yeah, wasn't that nice?
Some time ago.
Did you have a good time?
Had a good time.
Yeah.
Had some fun memories.
It's
yeah.
very charming in there.
A song I wrote for Mother's Day says, the only thing I truly call my own are the memories. It's really true. Mm-hmm. I mean, it really is true. The only thing I really have is memories. I have photographs, but what do those do? They just kind of help support the memories, you know?
Exactly.
We were talking yesterday about, we were talking to an author who wrote about food, right? Mm-hmm. And I was saying, which food from your mom? That's right.
My mother's kitchen.
Right. Thank you. Which food most takes you back to when you were a kid?
Yeah.
And he had a dish I can't remember. For me personally, it was my mom's potato salad. Mm-hmm. She did something different. I think she put vinegar in it. I'm not sure. But she gave me the recipe, and I put it in the WOCA cookbook.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to have to buy it. I don't even own one of those cookbooks.
I know, me neither.
I'm going to have to buy. They're on Amazon. I know. They gave them away. We gave them away.
Yeah, we gave away. We didn't keep one for us. Cool recipes in that cookbook, too.
Dave Schlenker from the Star Banner wrote to everybody on his list, I think, and alerted us all to something happening in Marion County. It is an effort to persuade whoever to keep Bruce Mozart's photographs in Marion County.
Yes.
Bruce Mozart, it's called Keep Mozart in Marion. On Tuesday, May 16th, Dave writes, the Marion County Commission will discuss possible support for our efforts, these are Dave's efforts, by the way.
Exactly.
To keep Bruce Mozart's collection in Marion County. This is a big deal, and I would love to see many local faces in the audience to show the commission how valuable his work is to us. Mm-hmm. This is us. Discussion is scheduled during County Commission's report. So that's Tuesday, May 16th. That's this coming Tuesday.
Yep.
What time of day do they hold their meetings? Do you know?
I don't know. But, the county commission bailed out E1, and the county and the city contribute taxpayer money to the Marion Theater, so why not try to use that money to preserve an icon?
We have a history with Bruce personally.
Yes, we do.
Bruce was a fan of this show. Bruce died in 2015. He was 99 or almost 99, something like that. And so Bruce was a fan of the show and became a friend of ours, and we recognized that we used to see his pictures up at the was it called Morrison's at the time or Piccadilly?
Piccadilly. It was Morrison's, and they changed to Piccadilly
on the Boulevard, and so anyway, we became friends with him and did a song for him called "He Captured Mermaids."
Yes,
he captured mermaids. And then he asked us to do the voiceovers for some of his comedy videos he did,
which was fun.
Which was kind of fun. So it was a real honor to get to know Bruce.
It really was. He is such a great man, so genuine, just so genuine. And he helped everybody.
So if you can make it to the county commission meeting, that would be awesome. That'd be this Tuesday. And it is, oh my gosh, I can't even talk. Thank you, Dave. It's a wonderful effort of what you're doing. All right, we'll take a little break. It's time for news. After the news, we talk about the news.
Fox News Radio, I'm Jack Callahan. The Justice Department rolling back some Obama administration policies, reinstating mandatory minimum sentences, and directing the U.S. attorneys to charge and pursue the most serious crimes. A memo from Attorney General Jeff Sessions says the Justice Department is not going to pick and choose which laws they want to see enforced. President Trump says the investigation into Russian attempts to influence the election should continue, but he tells NBC News they won't find a link to his campaign.
There is no collusion between me and my campaign and the Russians.
Acting FBI Director Andrew McCabe telling the Senate Intelligence Committee the Comey firing hasn't changed anything.
There has been no effort to impede our investigation to date.
The U.S. and China expanding trade. China to allow the import of U.S. beef and licensing of U.S. card payment services. Fox News. We report, you decide.
On the next episode of Recipes for Disaster.
So we've got our neighbor Paul coming over tonight for a barbecue, which is why I prepared a delicious lemon rosemary steak marinade from my special collection of old family recipes. To make sure the steaks are extra tender, I left them marinating out on the counter overnight, just like Nana used to.
Maria may mean well, but without food safety, it never ends well. Always thaw or marinate foods in the refrigerator at 40 degrees Fahrenheit or below, or you could make your friends and family really sick. Maria's neighbor Paul didn't think twice about the steak he ate until he was presenting his company's financial forecast to the board. That's when a sudden bout of food poisoning made it explicitly clear that profits weren't the only thing on the rise. Watch Recipes for Disaster at foodsafety.gov. You'll learn the right steps as Maria does everything wrong. Brought to you by the USDA, HHS, and the Ad Council.
If you know of a young woman burdened with an unwanted pregnancy, please tell her about the House of One and Faith in Ocala. This free and confidential residence helps pregnant teen girls in a family atmosphere while forming an adoption plan. Part of the Ministry of Family of God Fellowship, the House of One and Faith offers a safe, loving environment. Call 352-687-8895 for more information.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. Our tractor services include bush hog, disking, front end loader, box blade, and stump grinding. We also have zero-turn mowers for the smaller paddocks, aisleways, fence rows, and lawn care. Fence row spraying is also available for weed control. We are licensed and insured. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440, or online at powellgene, Gene, at yahoo.com. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing.
You're going to love your new windows and the immediate energy savings when you work with Renewal by Andersen. You'll experience legendary quality installation. Visit renewalbyandersen.com for a free in-home consultation with the pros. Right now, save 20% on every window and door, plus 20% off installation. No money down, 0% interest, and 0 payments for 12 months with approved credit. Visit renewalbyandersen.com. Renewalbyandersen.com. Offer ends April 30th. License CGC 1524135.
Coming this and every second Friday of the month at 11 a.m. is Trinity Healthcare Medical Center with your host, Dr. David Kuhn. Trinity Healthcare Medical Center is Ocala's only progressive primary care clinic. Be sure to listen in and also check their website at thcmc.com. Then call them with your questions at 512-0000. That's 512-0000. That's every second Friday at 11 a.m. for Trinity Healthcare Medical Center here on The Source WOCA.
This is Jan Marino from Palm Garden. So often when you advertise, it's hard to quantify whether your efforts are effective. But I have a success story. In my travels to medical offices, I ran across someone who recognized my voice from the radio and told me that they felt like they already knew me because of my association with WOCA. My message to you, they're out there, they're listening. Truly, radio gets results. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, WOCA, The Source.
Thank you, Jan. 25 minutes before 8 o'clock, and not a bad-looking day. It looks like the weekend's going to be nice. So there's rain tomorrow, so don't worry about it. Sunday's the important day. It's Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Right? And it looks like it's going to be hot today. I should do the official one. The official, unofficial, instead of just winging it like that. All right, let's see. Right now it is 68 degrees. 90 is the expected high today. No mention of rain in today's forecast, but there is partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow there's mention of rain, and it should start somewhere around, looks like about 9 or 10-ish.
Nice.
The possibility of rain. The greatest possibility is at, I guess by 2 p.m. is the best possibility for rain tomorrow. And then it'll go away. And then Sunday will be a nice day. It looks like, don't forget, Symphony Under the Stars. It's a huge event, but just don't forget Mom, period, So I know you're going to have a wonderful weekend, Rob. You have such a beautiful relationship with your daughter and your mother. So
I love
all
them.
three of you are really amazing ladies.
I love them.
Let's see. What do we have? Oh, some news. Should we just jump into the news? Just don't feel like it.
Okay.
Well, no. I mean, there was one story. There was one story in the news I wanted to have some opinions on. All right, Florida has what they call adverse possession laws.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
I didn't either. So here's what it is. The Florida statutes state that a trespasser must meet a number of criteria to take hostile possession of a property, including continuous occupancy over several years. Listen to this. Also, a person cannot claim adverse possession of a property if they already have permission to be on that property. Now, in layman's terms, this is called squatter's rights.
Yes.
This means if you go into an abandoned house and decide it's yours, but you weren't invited to be there, this is crazy. Then you can claim it yours as long as you have lived there for several years. Not 7, several.
Yeah.
Which is a vague number, a vague expression. Several? What is that, 3? 3 years.
Huge.
So anyway, so there's a guy in Daytona. He's 53 years old. His name is Tim Tharbs. He moved into an abandoned house 14 months ago. He's been there 1 year and 2 months. He has claimed this house to be his. It was abandoned. Nobody ever gave him permission to be there. So there you go. He's meeting all the requirements. And there's nothing they can do. The neighbors want him out of there because he throws noisy parties.
Oh, so he's got electric and everything.
He must have electric. I don't know.
Wow.
How's this possible?
It just doesn't seem right.
So for example, let's say you have, this is my circumstance. I live in a mobile home park. I own the home, but I rent the land it's on.
Yeah.
So I have permission to be there.
Right.
I could never claim that little piece of property is mine because I have permission. But if I had moved my mobile home onto a piece of property that I did not have permission to be on, right? Or does it have to be a home I move into? Does it have to be a dwelling?
Oh, okay.
I don't understand this law.
I don't know. There are mobile homes on land that are, abandoned, so.
Right, you can move into an abandoned mobile home. Yeah. Hey, this is the life of Riley. What do you think that thing's like? But anyway, so the neighbors, not just one, but several neighbors are saying, we want him out of there. They were standing in the middle of the streets with mops and bullhorns. Don't ask me why the mops.
Well, in case he got rowdy, they could,
maybe that was the defense.
Yeah.
And signs, and they were basically saying, we've got squatters, and squatters go home, or whatever they were saying.
Yeah, you don't need those kind of people there. If they're going to use everybody and not work and not pull their own weight.
But he says he's doing nothing illegal. He says he's claiming adverse possession, and Florida statutes agree with him.
That's horrible.
That is terrible. Do you remember there was a story? I think it was in South Florida of a soldier, somebody serving in the military. And,
Yes.
and he was a single man.
Yeah.
And he was living, because he was serving, overseas, serving his country. And because he was gone, his house was empty, and squatters moved in.
Yeah.
And they couldn't do anything to move them out because they were, oh my gosh.
I know. That was a horrible story.
This doesn't make any
Horrible.
sense. A person cannot, they can't have permission. If he gave them permission, well, then you're done. You can't stay there.
Yeah. You can.
Well, there's the loophole. Just tell them, yeah, you can live there. Now get out.
Yeah, exactly.
You can live there.
There you go. Then get an attorney and serve them papers and throw them out.
Let's see.
Landlords do that all the time. If they don't want you there, they'll put a notice and they'll send the sheriff and they say get out, and you don't have any time to do something.
Because you had permission. When you paid money, you were permitted to live there.
Right. Yeah, that was a horrible story about that soldier. Horrible. And then the people are horrible for taking advantage like that and staying there and not being decent citizens.
All right, let's see some other news stories. Former Congresswoman Corinne Brown has been found guilty of 18 of the 22 charges against her.
Oh, good.
She pleaded not guilty. She blamed, her chief of staff, Ronnie Simmons.
But they did everything together.
They collected $800,000 for the charity called One Door for Education. They gave out only $1,200, and that was to an unidentified person in Florida.
Probably a relative, and then they gave him the money back.
Wow. And anyway, so.
Good. I'm glad.
Let me get to the phone. I see the phone ringing. Good morning, I think. Good morning. You're on the air.
Yeah, it's me, Tom.
Yeah.
So if I was that soldier who that happened to, I'd have only two words. There'd be only two words I'd be thinking about: matches and gasoline.
Oh, burn it down.
I'd burn the place down. I'd burn it down. Well, I'd wait for them to leave, and then I'd burn it down. Burn it down. It'd be done. That's ridiculous.
Wouldn't you face an arson charge, though, even though it's your own house? Wouldn't you have an arson charge?
Yeah, it's your
home. No. But you can burn your own house down if you want, as long as you don't try to collect the insurance on it.
No, okay. Yeah,
and as long as there's nobody in it. As long as there was nobody in it at the time either.
Yeah, that's okay.
In other words, he'd have to wait until the place was empty.
Okay, I don't know. That's a crazy story, though. I never heard of that.
It is a crazy
story.
Well, I remember when we lived in Merrick. Remember that house down on the corner of Park and Jerusalem Avenue?
Yeah.
And everybody cut across the lawn. Cut the corner by walking from at an angle across their lawn.
Yeah.
Because they had this corner lot, no fence or nothing, and they never objected anybody. Well, one year, Nassau County came along and put a sidewalk there for people to use, because the county grabbed it and called it adverse possession, because the people that lived in that house never complained about people cutting across their yard. Never stopped them. It was weird. Like, how could they do that?
So it's not just a Florida law, apparently. So, wow.
Well, yeah, there's an adverse possession law. Every state has them. They vary from state to state what the criteria is. But there is that thing, where you just, you just gotta figure it out and make sure it didn't happen. Either that, or you could have, I don't know. Like I said, that would just make me mad enough to burn it down.
No, well, yeah, me too, really.
Just burn it down.
All right, thank you, Tom.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Good morning, you're on the air. Whoa. Good morning.
Hello, Larry.
Hello.
Hello, Larry.
Hello.
There are certain parts of the country, even to this day, where things like that would be handled just a little bit differently.
I think so.
And it wouldn't involve the law.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Exactly.
Sometimes, you know as well as I do, people just disappear.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think
there are still there are still places in this country that are like that.
Yeah, I can't imagine that. But the law seems to be okay with it. That's the part of this.
That's the bad part.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes I think, Larry, we've got just way too many laws and way too many lawyers.
You know what I think? I think there must have been a legislator who said, we need this because I can benefit from this.
Exactly.
Right?
How would he do that? I would like to know.
I guess you got to move into somebody's house who moved out. I don't know.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Frank.
I just thought I'd let you know there's still good parts of the country.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Thank you, Frank.
Thank you, Larry.
All right. Let's see. Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning.
Hello, Linda.
The caller that said burn it down, I'd go one step further if I owned it, and that's what I wanted to do. I'd just call the fire department and have them use it for practice. Then I'm not in trouble. I don't jeopardize burning the neighbors down. Just, say, hey, guys, come on out and burn this down. Robin, when I lived on Muskego Lake, they did that. There was a couple old houses, and the fire department just come out and burn it for them.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but I would do that. I mean, the caller wasn't worried about insurance, so he wouldn't have insurance fraud. My first thought was if you burn your own house down, you're not going to have insurance coverage, but he wasn't worried about that. But yeah, just call the fire department, have them do it. I didn't hear the story, the whole story. Is the house vacant? Is there an owner? Is the guy out of state?
There's it doesn't ever say. It just says an abandoned house. No, it's not out of state. It's in Daytona Beach.
Mm-hmm. No, I meant the owner. So if it's abandoned, I don't know if that's just nobody owns it, then you would think the city could come in and claim it.
It's a nice looking house too, by the way. They showed a picture of it on the news. Yeah, it's a nice looking place.
Maybe I could go squat there.
Yeah, me too. I'll go with you.
It says
I'll find a nice place.
Robin, that'll be our weekend home.
There you go.
I'm
for that.
Okay, what a plan. Okay, take care, guys.
All right, let's take a little break. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. On this Friday, sunshine and some clouds and very warm. High 89 in the coast, 94 inland. Friday night, mostly cloudy, though 66 inland, 71 along the coast. Times of clouds and sun on Saturday and very warm with a shower or thunderstorm in spots. The high 83 at the coast, 93 inland. On Sunday, mostly sunny. Highs in the mid-80s at the coast, near 90 inland. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Mother's Day is the 14th, and you know what that means. Symphony Under the Stars at the Ocala Golf Club, 3130 East Silver Springs Boulevard. Bring a picnic and enjoy food specialties, fabulous music from the Ocala Symphony Orchestra, and fireworks. It'll be very dark after the fireworks, so be sure to bring a flashlight. Adult advance tickets are $20 and $25 at the door. Children 6 to 17, just $5. This is a wonderful way to spend Mother's Day evening with the family. Gates open at 5:30 and the concert begins at 7 o'clock. See you there.
If you or a loved one is suffering with knee, shoulder, neck or back pain, plantar fasciitis, peripheral neuropathy, and even tennis elbow, and would like to learn about how there are treatments that may benefit you, go to drjuanyordan.com, then listen in on the first and third Thursday at 10 a.m. and hear from health professionals doing these treatments and patients who have benefited from them. First and third Thursdays, 10 a.m. Next Generation MD, right here on The Source.
The Orlando Fringe is back for its 26th annual festival, May 16th through the 29th, with over 1,200 performances from local, national, and international performing arts companies, plus area high school thespians. There's something for everyone at the Orlando Fringe. Enjoy the sounds at the free outdoor stage and bring the kids for Kids Fringe on the weekends. For tickets and information, visit orlandofringe.org. See you at the Fringe. If you don't go, you'll never know. It's graduation time, and that means lots of celebrations and parties.
Call 861-0011 right now and have Honey Baked Ham prepare your party platters and meals.
Then you, the graduate, friend, and family have time to kick back and enjoy the day.
Honey Baked Ham is located on Southwest 27th Avenue, right behind Best Buy in Ocala.
Call 861-0011.
Pick up and enjoy.
With Honey Baked Ham, every day is a celebration.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. On this Friday, sunshine and some clouds and very warm. High 89 in the coast, 94 inland. Friday night, mostly cloudy, though 66 inland, 71 along the coast. Times of clouds and sun on Saturday and very warm with a shower or thunderstorm in spots. The high 83 at the coast, 93 inland. On Sunday, mostly sunny. Highs in the mid-80s at the coast, near 90 inland. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Thank you, Joel. It is 11 minutes before 8 o'clock. Phone lines are open, by the way. If you want to call in, the number is 622-9622. Let's look at some of these other news stories. Here's a kind of a light one. There's something happening in Ocala that's kind of nice. It's called Lily's Pad. It's like one of those. It's a splash pad. You know, these things where the water shoots up from the sidewalk.
Oh, at Citizen Circle, they have the splash pad.
Yes,
at
and
Citizen Circle.
So the kids get to play in it. It looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So they have one that they're opening up on next Saturday, May 20th. Is that next Saturday? From 11 a.m. till 2 p.m., the grand opening celebration. It's a brand new splash pad. It's at Lillian Bryant Park, which is at 2200 Northwest 17th Place, and it will be open daily from sunrise to sunset. Apparently, there's a Parks and Recreation place there for the kids, especially during the summer.
Oh, nice.
And, of course, in the summer, you know, it's air conditioned in the building and it's not outside, so the kids typically will stay inside. So this is a way for the kids to go outside and have some fun in the sun and stay cool. Oh, yeah, this is a great idea. The splash pad at Lillian Bryant Park. If you're going to the grand opening a week from tomorrow, it's free. They're serving hot dogs, hamburgers, chips, and beverages just to go and just see the grand opening of that thing. So there you go.
Nice. And there is a pool with the children's area at the Ed Kroski Center, and then there's a pool with a children's area by Jervy Gant. So it's really, really nice. You know, that's been there a few years at each location, and it's a really good place.
Where is Lillian Bryant Park, by the way? Where is that?
I'm not sure. Okay. I can't begin to guess. I'll have to look it up.
All right, let's see. The guy from Ocala who paid somebody $10,000 to deliver packages to different Target stores from the East Coast, from Florida to New York and Virginia, in order to have these things explode in the stores and cause the Target stock to drop so he could buy shares. He has been charged. He was already arrested, so I don't know why this took so long. But anyway, he had 5 charges placed to get handed down to him from a grand jury. I guess that's how you say that. His Mark Charles Barnett is his name. Crazy. Because money's the most important thing, isn't it?
Of
isn't
course.
it? People's safety doesn't matter. Money's the only important thing.
Of course. Of course.
Vice President Pence is set to visit Billings, Montana today to help fellow Republican Greg Gianforte stump for votes ahead of the state's special election to fill an open U.S. House seat. So there you go. The march to the Stanley Cup has hit its halfway point with 4 teams still standing as conference finals begin. The Anaheim Ducks and the Nashville Predators face off today in the Western Conference Finals in Anaheim, which is, if you're watching it on TV, 9 o'clock tonight. After 4 years of agony and over a decade of fruitless Game 7s, the Ducks were finally the victors of a winner-take-all, beating the Edmonton Oilers on Wednesday. Now they face... let's see, the Nashville's Pekka Rinne, a 6'5" Finnish goalie with a knack for stopping the Ducks.
Oh, okay.
I love
so
sports.
It's a rivalry.
I love reading sports stories.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about at all. I'm just reading. All right, the next one. The United States and China will expand trade in beef and chicken. Ooh, I love Chinese chicken. And
I love the video.
Chinese have so many different kinds of chicken.
Yeah, they do.
Right?
It's wonderful.
You got General Chow, right?
Yeah.
You got that stuff that looks like chicken nuggets, but it's like got an inch of bread all around it. What is that stuff called anyway?
I don't know what that is, but they got coconut chicken.
What do they have?
They got coconut chicken.
Oh, I haven't had that one.
Yeah,
Coconut.
General Tso's chicken. So I don't know how to pronounce it.
And they have chicken on a stick, like chicken kebab.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and then they have that chicken, like you said, with the breading on it. I don't remember what that name is.
That's yeah. Anyway, so
we're chicken connoisseurs.
We are. Yeah.
I like chicken.
All right, so Chinese chicken. Just thought That's why I love this segment. This is where it doesn't matter how smart we are because we're not going to prove you anything anyway.
No.
It's just us talking about Chinese chicken.
That's right.
It was a much more serious story behind all that. But we forgot. We said, who cares about the serious part?
Yeah.
Let's just talk about Chinese. Good morning. You're on the air.
Hey, we get enough serious stuff, Larry. You know
That's
that.
right. That's right. I
So
know.
it's always fun to laugh about other things. And I was thinking it gave me a thought. You know how they say that snake tastes like chicken and frog like chicken.
Yeah.
That means chicken tastes like cat.
I guess so. I don't know. I'm not sure.
All right, Larry. You have a great day.
Thank you, Tom.
It's a great weekend. Bye-bye.
All right. President Trump demanded loyalty from James Comey over dinner in January, but the former FBI director, whom Trump fired Tuesday, only promised, quote, that he would be honest with him always. But Trump pushed Comey on whether it would be honest loyalty. Honest loyalty. That's according to the New York Times. You will have that, the former FBI director said. He responded. Trump said yesterday that he fired Comey, who was nominated in 2013 by Barack Obama, President Barack Obama, because he was a showboat and a grandstander. He told NBC News host Lester Holt that Comey told him 3 times at a dinner and in 2 telephone calls that he was not the subject of any FBI investigation into Russian meddling in the last election. I was talking to you yesterday about that story, Robin, saying this, that the truth is that if you all out there want to call in and talk about it, you're welcome to, but I honestly can't give you anything more than what our network guys are doing. Glenn Beck, Dana Lash, is that how you say her last name?
I think so.
Lash?
I think it's Lash.
I mean, they do, and the Red Eye Radio guy, what is it called?
Yeah, Red Eye Radio.
I mean, those guys are way better at that topic than me. I don't quite get all the ins and outs of it. So, I mean, all I see is that there's no charges yet. So,
yeah,
kind of hard to comment on something like that.
Yeah, but if you're running a company and somebody's hindering it and you can't trust them, get them out of there.
All right, what do you think about this story? The Mormon Church, you heard this on the news yesterday, said that they are pulling nearly 185,000 boys out of the Boy Scouts beginning January 1st in order to start their own programs. A church official issued a statement saying, young men from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints will no longer participate in the varsity and venturing programs offered by the Boy Scouts of America. Instead, young men activities will focus on spiritual, social, physical, and intellectual outlined by the church. These activities are designed to be fun and meaningful and provide opportunities for personal growth and development. The Mormon Church is the largest, or had been the largest sponsor of the Boy Scouts since 1913. It would only affect the Scouts in the United States and Canada, which I'm guessing that's where most of them are, right?
Right, exactly.
Church officials denied that the move resulted from the Boy Scouts' decision in 2015 to allow gay troop leaders, since Mormon-sponsored troops have remained free to exclude such adults on religious grounds. They also said the decision was not based on the Boy Scouts considering admitting girls into the Boy Scouts. I think they're saying that, but that's what I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, boys should have their own avenues, like you pointed out yesterday to me, and girls should have their own. They shouldn't commingle like that because they're different,
Well, it's a way to teach.
Things.
It's a way to teach them how to. I don't know. There's an argument on both sides, but
no, I think
I don't know. I'm kind of
boys.
traditionalist, I guess, with this one. Good morning. You're on the air.
Yeah. The Pentecostal Church has had that for years. They call their program the Royal Rangers, so it's that they won't by any means be the first.
What are you listening to? What is that in the background?
Oh, I'm watching a movie.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
What year was that movie made? Just curious.
A long time ago. old black and white.
That soundtrack just sounded like an old movie. All right. Thank you, Jim.
Yeah, that's a
have a
good
good day.
observation.
Appreciate that. By the way, Jim didn't mention it, but I know he probably wanted to, or would have if there was more time. Tomorrow is the day you put out food for the post office.
Yes, you do.
For the mailmen, not for them, but they pick it up and it goes to hungry people in our
Food
own
for
community.
sharing.
What's it called again?
Food for
Stamp
sharing.
Out. Stamp,
Stamp Out Hunger.
Stamp Out Hunger, yes.
Yeah.
So don't forget, put out food for your mailman tomorrow. They will pick it up. Male, woman, male, whatever.
Exactly. Mailman.
All right, Galen Unold up next. I got some ideas for Mother's Day.
Nice.
Places to go, ideas on what to do. When Galen Unold is on in just a moment, we'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. The new Attorney General telling the nation's prosecutors to get tough on punishments.
Mandatory minimum sentences are back as the Justice Department reverses the Obama administration's smart on crime drug sentencing policy. In a memo sent late yesterday, Attorney General Jeff Sessions instructs federal prosecutors to charge and pursue the most serious and readily provable offenses.
Fox Radio's Rachel Sutherland. Fiat Chrysler recalling more than 1.25 million trucks around the world because of a software error linked to reports of 1 crash death and 2 injuries. And another airline problem in the news, United flight from Houston to Ecuador delayed last night because of a scorpion reportedly seen crawling out of a passenger's clothing. Paramedics say he had not been stung.
All the passengers on the flight had to be transferred to another aircraft so they could search and fumigate the plane.
Cheryl Casoni with the Fox Business Network. Fox News, we report, you decide.
This is the sound of a brand new outdoor grill being hurled off a 20-story building. Now a stylish glass coffee table. An electric guitar. These are the things you could enjoy, all cast into oblivion. Because when you throw away money on wasted electricity, you throw away everything you could have bought with it. Visit EnergySavers.gov and get tips on how to save energy and money. Then do things like switch to Energy Star light bulbs or Energy Star appliances, and you could save hundreds of dollars a year. So this doesn't happen to the recliner you've had your eye on, or this to the treadmill on your wish list, or this to the shiny new bike your kid's been asking for. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Energy and the Ad Council.
WOCA gets results.
We'll get advertisers just because they saw the success of the help we gave to a nonprofit. That's what I like.
The Marion County Literacy Council.
Vets Helping Vets, the Arnett House, Habitat for Humanity, and what goes around comes around. So many great advertisers have chosen WOCA to advertise their services and their products simply because they saw the power during a public service campaign.
WOCA gets results.
Hey Ocala, this is Kelly Hart, Executive Editor of Ocala Magazine. Did you know last year Ocala Magazine won more awards in excellence than any other publication in Florida? And this year, Ocala Magazine was named Best Consumer Magazine in the state. Now you can join me every Friday at 10 a.m. on Ocala Magazine Radio, where we bring the pages of Ocala Magazine to life, right here on The Source. Ocala Magazine thanks you for making us number one. And remember, there is only one Ocala Magazine.
Hi, I'm Leah Caruso with Strive Rehabilitation, inviting you to tune in to the first and third Thursday of the month at 11 a.m. to learn about the latest advances in healthcare available right here at home. Ocala Regional Medical Center and Strive have teamed up to bring the most qualified medical professionals on the air to answer your questions and bring information to help you in your decisions concerning your health. Again, that's the first and third Thursday. Health matters.
Hospice of Marion County has an urgent need for volunteers to share a conversation with someone, run errands, hold someone's hand. All you need is a willingness to help others. Our volunteers believe the blessings they receive far exceed the services they offer. Will you consider serving, caring, and making a difference? Call today, 873-7441. Hospice of Marion County, making more moments of life possible.
Hi, this is Vanessa Lane Jennings with the Jennings Law Firm, located here in beautiful Ocala. Join me every single Friday at 10:30 for Legal Lane, We'll be discussing various legal topics such as family law, criminal law, contracts, and much more. So this is your chance to call in with your legal questions and have them answered. That's every Friday, 10:30, right here, WOCA The Source.
Veterans are the foundation upon which our freedom is built. Listen to The Source, WOCA, each Thursday at 9 a.m.